Hello and welcome to this presentation of Atlanta Rabbits Baseball on Rabbit TV. I'm Dilly.
I'm Willie.
We want to thank our sponsors, Dillon Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement and adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com. And the Eye Guys. Your vision is our expertise. We'd also like to thank Terry's Treasures for all your boutique needs in the Atlanta area. If you have a baby on the way, just the place to be. Looking forward to this matchup between the Rabbits and the Bulldogs. Last time the Rabbits played the Bulldogs, it was here at home on Tuesday night. Rabbits suffered the loss to the Queen City Bulldogs.
Yeah, first time in a while.
A 2-run loss, but Rabs looking to bounce back and get their second. I don't know if this one counts as a district matchup because it is tournament play, but we'll have to find out later on.
Yeah.
We'll run through some stats here with Willie.
Oh, you need some stats? I got you. The Atlanta Rabbits in total this year are batting .279, which is not the greatest so far, but their leading person in average is Will Woodruff. He's batting .414 on the year with 6 RBIs, also with 7 stolen bases. So he's a do-it-all guy.
He is thrown down on the paths. So, Cason Watley playing DH tonight.
Yeah.
Walk us through some of his season stats.
Cason Watley? All right, I got you. Cason Watley is batting .200 with 1 RBI and 6 strikeouts.
So just trying to change it up. Not a large sample size there. So.
No, he's only had 10 ABs.
2 out of 10 there, and looking to get that average up tonight, playing DH.
Mm-hmm.
And also looking to change some stuff up from the other night where they didn't have the best night of the season. Previous win for the Rabs, they beat Longview. That was 14-3. So a pretty good win there against Longview in tournament play in Texarkana a few weeks ago. Beautiful day here in DA.
Oh, yeah, it feels great.
And if you want to see a busy place, Atlanta is the place to be these next 2 days. I mean, let's just run through some of the events that are hosted in Atlanta. Today, junior varsity tennis and the shared tournament between Atlanta and Winsboro. And then tomorrow, varsity tennis, shared tournament between Atlanta and Winsboro, and varsity softball. All in the A tomorrow. So a packed day, and you will catch varsity softball live on Rabbit TV tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m.
Where are they playing?
That's a good question. Actually, they're playing Hooks.
Oh.
So
good matchup.
Really a tight one there, and Hooks took down the Bulldogs last season, split the series with them 1-1. So another
team.
tough opponent. Coaches meeting at home plate and just discussing a few things. Custom, sharing the lineups, talking to the umps.
I wish they'd share a lineup with me.
Willie, you can go check the press box real fast if you'd like.
I'm going to do that.
Well, while Willie's out, you're stuck with me. So we're going to talk college basketball. No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that to you. We're to talk college baseball. That's fitting. The Texas A&M Aggies took down the Texas Longhorns the other day, 9-2. Rangers are beating the Diamondbacks again, 4-1 in the bottom of the 5th. That's MLB spring training. Current score between Brigham Young University and West Virginia. West Virginia leads 6-0 in the top of the 6th. So just a few scores in the world of baseball. Quite quiet out here. It's like golf. They want me to tell a dad joke, but I can't think of anything right now. He thought that was real funny, but it was true. All right. You know, you want to know what Coach Hooten and the Jefferson coach are talking about down there at the plate? He said, "What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner." Where do fruits go on vacation? Paris. Brisk. Maybe if the weather uploads. 73 degrees out here. Absolutely stunning day. Cloudy, overcast. Everything you'd want, except for the projected rain in 40 minutes. Who knows? So the Rabs take the field. They are the home squad, obviously. So they will start in the field, and we'll get underway here shortly in the A. Eli Dryden on the mound for the Rabs. Good pitcher, and excited to see what he can work for the Rabs tonight. First up for Jefferson, number 3, we don't have a roster yet. Willie's still not back. So with this pitch, we will be underway. First pitch inside. 1-0 count now. Jefferson coach late getting back, so just now getting to third base. And a ball hit early here, fly to right field, Partain under it. And a quick put out for Partain. Unsuccessful trip for Willie?
Huh?
Unsuccessful trip for Willie?
Oh, I got one.
Oh, he got one, okay.
I'll take a picture, though. I gave it to the score table.
Dryden with the delivery. That one's in there on the outside corner. Low pitch, that one gets away. 1-1 count now. Pitch on the inside part of the plate. Maybe just clip the black there.
Yeah.
Pitcher count now. 1-2. And the delivery is low. Ties this count back up at 2 and a battle at the plate.
You'll get to see the pitcher up close, and before he pitches, switch back.
And a good drive to center field, but will play perfectly into the hands of Peyton Harrison, but a drop. So it will be a hit or an error. Now Hooten trying to argue that it was a drop on the delivery to the hand there, but umpire ruled it as a drop on the catch. So Rabs already shooting themselves in the foot here early.
Yeah, that's not good.
Dryden checks over. Delivery, slide step, and a good fastball in there, right down the pipe. And he goes with the pickoff unsuccessful. And that one fouled off. 0-2 count. Ball a little high for Dryden. 10 pitches in the inning, 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the move, fly ball, foul territory. 2 outs in the inning now. Still 1 runner on first. Tie ball game. Top of the first. Pitch inside and high. Dryden checks on that runner at first, trying to keep him humble. One 0 count. Ground ball to third. Routine play. And that ends the inning. 1 on, 1 error. No runs come across. We'll be back after a quick word from a sponsor.
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Undetected vision issues can lead to difficulties in school, hinder social interactions, and even affect their self-esteem. The good news is that there's a simple solution: regular eye checkups for your child. If a vision issue is identified, corrective measures like glasses or contact lenses can make a world of difference.
The Eye Guys are a proud supporter of Rabbit TV and Atlanta High School. Go Rabs!
Welcome back to the A. Scoreless top of the first. as Jefferson takes the fields and the Rabs will come to bat. Our leadoff batters, number 6, Will Woodruff. He's the highest average hitter for the Rabs this year. Also blazing the bases, 7 stolen bases, as Willie displayed earlier in the broadcast. Pitch way outside. So a 1-0 count to start off Woodruff. He's getting a little eager there. He wants that pitch, and he's a little aggressive, wanting to send something and set a tempo for this game. 1-1 count. And he does drive it deep right field. Probably a fly off the wall. Guaranteed 2. Does he have the wheels? He holds up at second, and a leadoff double for Woodruff.
And that's exactly what the Rabs want to start this game. Good knock by Will Woodruff.
There for a second. Got a little confusing, that gray sky from this angle. Couldn't tell where that ball was headed. Tried to read the fielder and thought it was a fly. Thought it might have been gone because he held up at the end and played the bounce off the wall well. Talked about Woodruff's aggressiveness there, and he swung at one outside, and then he got that pitch high, and he hopped all over it.
Yeah.
Pitch inside. And Gaston is not afraid to get hit. He has taken plenty this year.
And Gaston is one of the best bunters on the team, so look out for him to lay one down here.
Close pickoff play there with Woodruff back at second. Able to get back. He's still safe, so nothing coming of that attempt. High ball. 2-0 count. Pitch way inside, gets away, and Woodruff moves up to third. So runner in scoring position, no outs, 1 hit for the Rabs to this point. A wild pitch is how that one should be scored.
Yep. You think you give Gaston the green light here on 3-0?
I think he's getting that take sign from Hooten. 3-0, you don't really want to swing if you can. Runner on third. Take that walk and do something for your boys.
Yeah. And the pitcher didn't even challenge him. Ball was way off the plate. You got Peyton Harrison up to bat now. He's batting .276 on the year.
The delivery outside, so not great command displayed here so far from the Bulldogs. And a dribbler back to the pitcher. 1 out now for the Bulldogs as Gaston advances to second, so the dribbler has a little bit of an effect as it advances a runner into scoring position. Now Partain comes to the plate. Has some hard hit balls. If they can find a gap, will drive in 2 runs most likely. Ball outside, so a 1-0 count now. And that one's fouled off. on the right field sideline. One count for Partain. And Woodruff holds up as the pitch doesn't squirt far enough away. And Partain's able to get out of the way of that pitch. Another foul ball for Partain. 2-2 count. And another high ball over the head of Partain. So full count, 1 out, runner on second and third.
Big pitch here.
And it clacks Partain. That's 3 pitches, 3 balls that go over the head of Partain and 1 that hits him in the helmet. So bases loaded now with Owens coming to the plate. Pinch runner.
Michael Dubuisson for Peyton Gaston.
So 1 out, bases loaded, and a quick meeting here with the Jefferson pitcher. What are you thinking is being said on that mound?
Well, he's probably just telling him to calm down. You know, he's thrown 10 balls to 5 strikes, so, you know, his percentage of throwing a strike is not very good. You just want to get it in the zone, you know, and have your defense try to help you.
And out of those 15 pitches, not one of them has been a first pitch strike.
No.
Every strike he has thrown has been a late count strike. So just looking at the stats there, first pitch strike leads to a strike 1 or an out 92.7% of the time. And so whenever you throw something in the zone, most of the time you're getting a result on that play.
Where'd you get that stat?
That's from WeinsteinBaseball.com. 92.7% of the time.
He didn't get it there.
And another first pitch ball. A deep drive, right field, and just foul. Would have been an absolute nuke.
That ball was hammered by Easton Owens.
I mean, watch your windshields.
That ball went a long ways. Just wait just a little bit more.
And he takes a strike there, so now down in the count for a rare time here. Something the Rebs has not faced much of in this inning. 17th pitch. Easton Owens turns around on it and a fly to third base. 2 outs now, bases loaded with Kason Watley coming to the plate. And I'm just going to harp some more on that first pitch strike stat. Got a few more things that go hand in hand with it. 69% of strikeouts start with a first pitch strike, but 70% of walks start with a first pitch ball. So we've seen that exact scenario happen here with Brady Partain, Peyton Gaston, not Will Woodruff. He hammered one to right field. And that one fouled off and gets a piece of himself. So an 0-2 count early for Kason Watley as he's in a battle now.
Watley with his 11th at bat of the year, so not a whole lot of experience so far this year.
And the Rabs with a big opportunity here, not wanting to spoil it. Pitch outside, so battling back in the count now.
Good eye by Watley.
Watley with the drive, left field. That'll bring 1 home, 2 home. Dubasson turning
his
the
horse.
corner. And he's safe, so 2 come in on the line drive to left field from Payson Watley. 2-run RBI. Double. Rabs get their second hit of the inning and get an early lead. Runner on second and third.
Eli Mitchell up to bat.
That one fouled off. "24 pitches, about to be 25 pitches this inning for the Bulldogs. Not something you want to see. That's a grounder to short, routine play, and the Bulldogs get out of the pinch with only allowing 2 through. We'll be back after one quick word from a sponsor.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Welcome back to the A. We want to thank one of our sponsors, Terry's Treasures. All your boutique needs in the A. If you're expecting a baby or a playoff berth, Terry's Treasures is the place to go. And we want to just flash back to that long drive from Easton Owens. Squirted foul, hooked foul right at the end, but that ball was hit a minimum of 340 feet.
Oh, yeah, that ball was crushed.
It's on, I can see it from here. It's sitting under the old fence on the berm by the street out there, and just an absolute nuke.
And I bet he's kicking himself for not waiting just a split second more, and that ball would have been fair.
Eli Dryden back on the mound for his second inning of work with a 2-0 lead due to his squad getting the bats going early.
Eli with 13 pitches in his first inning compared to Jefferson's 26.
And that's the battle inside the battle. So you always love to see your squad throw less pitches in an inning than the opponents. That means your squad is not near as tired.
Oh, yeah.
And they get a ground ball that squirts foul. Taylor at the plate. 1-1 count. And a fly ball for Gaston. In foul territory, 1 out.
Clark up to bat.
If Dryden can get some contact on these pitches, he can get out of the inning in under 20. 1-1 count. Foul ball. One-two count for Dryden. And another foul ball. Little early on the swing. The delivery, and another one fouled off. Ball outside, so a good battle at the plate.
Yeah, good AB from the 6-hole Clark.
Grounder to Woodruff. He gathers, fires to first, and dug out by Hale.
Routine 6-3 ground out. Isaiah Smith up to bat.
Righty on lefty. Dryden's delivery outside, wild pitch gets away. Ball one. Another outside pitch. 2-0 count. Foul tip, strike. And he gets a strike, ties up the count, 2 apiece. 2 outs in the inning. Rabs have a 2-0 lead. 2's all over the place. Dryden in the delivery. And a foul tip, strike 3. Gets the K and sits him down in a lawn chair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 lead.
I don't know about that one. Not my favorite, I guess.
Lawn chair?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's all right. Never heard it before, I guess.
Really?
No. I've heard sat him down, but never sat him down in a lawn chair.
My bad, man.
No, you're good. I'm just saying. It's different.
So Dryden through 2 has 2 more pitches than the Bulldogs pitcher through 1 by 2. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Dryden has 28 pitches through 2 innings. Bulldogs coming into the second inning with 26. And Chris Hale will come to the plate batting for the Rabs.
Chris Hale's first at bat of the year.
Foul fouls one off. That pitch a little inside on the hands. 0-1 count. Rabs had the bats going in the first. And Hale rips one left field. And that falls in fair territory, and a line drive single for Chris Hale. 2 pitches in, and all over that one.
Now this is Evan Mitchell up to bat.
And tries for a first pitch bunt. No good. And then they try to get the quick little pickoff on Chris Hale on first, keep him humble. So a first pitch strike on back-to-back at-bats for the Bulldogs. Something they did not do at all in the first. And now an 0-2 count. And he swings and dribbles one foul.
And another foul ball. My bad.
No, you got it, Willie.
High ball. Good take by Mitchell.
Good battle at the plate as well. Pitch inside. And a high pitch, full count now. Runner on first. Payoff pitch. And he pelts him. So now coming to the plate, leadoff hitter number 6, Will Woodruff. Hit a missile to right field off the wall for a leadoff double in the first. And he was the first run on the board for the Rabs. Oh, count. Two runners on, no outs. And another pitch outside, 2-0 count to Woodruff. And maybe the Bulldogs playing him a little more timidly, pitching around a little bit due to his power that he displayed in the first. Took a big rip there. And he hits a line drive to short. They'll double him up. So the line drive catches Hale off balance, and in the middle of second and third gets a double play. So now 2 outs for the Rabs, and Jefferson one at bat away from getting out of the inning possibly. They go with the pickoff, and it gets free. Looks like it might have caught Mitchell in the ankle. The delivery's outside. 1-0 count. Gaston, last time up, was walked on base. And Mitchell gets a steal. Turns on the wheels.
They get some 2 on the year.
And the pitch called strike. Two-one count for Gaston. Mitchell on second. 3-1 count to Gaston. Green light all the way. Hitters count. Delivery's low, and Gaston works his second walk of the night.
Bringing up the lefty on righty matchup, Peyton Harrison.
And another pinch runner for Peyton Gaston. That's going to be Michael Dubuson again. And Gaston gets some time to change into his catcher gear. And swinging away, fly to left field. And that ends the inning for the Bulldogs. Scoreless in the bottom of the second. Rabs lead 2-0. We'll be back after a word from the sponsor.
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities to help students pursue their dream futures. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a continued supporter of Rabbit TV.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Welcome back to the A. Rabs have a 2-0 lead going into the top of the third. Excellent pitching today from Eli Dryden, 28 through 2 innings. And the bigger story almost than the pitching should be the hitting for the Rabs. It was not a good showing last Tuesday against the Queen City Bulldogs for the Rabs on the batting side. Plenty of chances to get runners in scoring position in, and they just were not able to capitalize, and they've proven to do so in the first inning of this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've just been capitalizing on this Jefferson pitching for sure.
Grounder, first pitch to third. Mitchell to Hale. One down in the top of the third. Pitch is low. ties the count up at 1 apiece. And he gets control of the count now. A 1-2 count. A dribbler to the pitcher, Dryden to first, and another put out for the Rabs. Quick inning so far. Five pitches, 2 outs.
That's pretty efficient.
High pitch from Dryden. 1-0 count. A fouled off, shot off to the right side of the field, and almost made it to the parking lot. One count, and the delivery. Just off the stripe there. That one was close to the black of the plate. And he turns on one, rips it to left field. An extra base hit. And they work a double. First 2 go down in 5 pitches, and then the third batter around knocks a double and gets on base for his squad.
And that was top of the lineup for Jefferson.
And had him off balance on that one. Early on that pitch. And that one's fouled off. 0-2 count.
What are you throwing here, Jackson?
He was early on that first pitch. I'm going slow again. And that one dribbled to second base. 4 up, 3 go down. One runner gets a hit. We will go to the bottom of the third. Rabs still a 2-0 lead. Good scoreless night from Eli Dryden. Rabs looking to keep that hot hand on the hitting.
Yeah, they look very good this afternoon.
Pitch count under a decent amount of control here. Only 3 innings through, and both pitchers are around the same count here, although the Jefferson pitcher has not had his inning yet. Partain will be the first batter for the Rabs in this inning. Last time up, he got hit just right on the helmet. Not a hard hit.
Yeah, I don't think he felt it.
Helmet did its job.
Partain is batting 208 this year.
I'm gonna get some way too early MLB predictions from Willie here. Spring training is happening right now. Who do you have as your MLB World Series champion?
Houston Astros.
And
That's
see,
all I have to say.
That's just an uneducated answer.
Okay. If I'm being honest, my prediction on March 7th of who will win the World Series, I've got to go with the Los Angeles Dodgers just because Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, I can't say it, and Freddie Freeman. I mean, second All-Star team.
My take on the Dodgers is they're going to be the Dodgers, right? They're going to go a few rounds deep, and then they're going to lose a few games to a team they shouldn't.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think that's behind them. I think they will thrive this year. I think they will win a whole lot of ball games.
Well, the Texas Rangers did beat them in spring training.
Spring training is spring training. It's like preseason football. Nobody cares.
That's 100% correct. Partain to the plate, 1-0 count. And another high one. Partain not happy with how those pitchers are coming his way. That's 4 now that have been in the head area for him.
5.
5 now. He is not happy with how these pitches are being delivered. And I wouldn't either. I don't like to dip, dive, and dodge out of every pitch. And this one outside now. He works a 4-pitch walk. Runner on first, that's Partain, and now to the plate, Easton Owens had an absolute missile just right of the foul pole his first time around, looking to replicate that swing with a little bit better timing. And he gets a fly, infield fly, and taken care of. One out. And Kason Watley comes to the plate. He had a drive to left field his first time around. A few RBIs.
Two-run double?
2-run double from Kason Watley. And the pickoff attempt gets free for Partain, and he'll take his base all the way up to second. Partain on second now. Delivery to Watley. Strike 1. Another drive to left field for Watley. It's over the head of the defender, turns his back to home. Partain rolling. And another RBI double for Kason Watley, 2 for 2 on the night, and he is raking like it is fall.
Yeah, I think Kason Watley is going to get his share of the lineup. He's been inconsistently in and out of the lineup. He's only had 10 at-bats, well, now 12 this season, and it looks like Kason Watley is earning himself a spot in the roster. Lineup, not roster. He's already on the roster.
3-0 lead now for the Rabbits. Another drive to left field. That one's going to be foul, but that would have been trouble and at least advance the runner into scoring position.
And this Atlanta squad just looks like they're in batting practice mode right now. They're just launching everything.
And good takes all around the board from the Rabs. Deep in the counts, working walks that lead to RBIs, lead to runs. And now a 1-2 count for Mitchell. No. Yes.
Yeah. Eli Mitchell. The cousin of Evan Mitchell.
A blooper to right field in the gap. That'll bring one home, and Mitchell holds up at first. So RBI after RBI and good hit after good hit. Watley rounds the corner to score again. 4-0 lead for the Rabs. Chris Hale with the work gloves. Hit a drive to left field his first time around. Pickoff attempt for Mitchell. Another pickoff attempt for Mitchell. Really worried about him on that first base. Stole one his last time around, so that was the other Mitchell. Excuse me. Fouls went off. Another pickoff attempt. And now the delivery. High. Stolen attempt here, and he's going to be safe. Ball pops free. Stolen base for Mitchell.
That's going to upset the catcher. He was hosed, except the second baseman could not hang on to the ball, giving Mitchell the stolen base. That's got to be frustrating for the catcher.
And a good swing there. Or not a good swing there, but a healthy hack. And he wears one. Wore that like Versace cologne.
Nice.
Runner on first and second. And now Mitchell comes to the plate. Meeting at the mound. And that's going to be all for number 5 for the Bulldogs. So we'll be back after a word from a sponsor.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Ooh.
All right, welcome back. Pitching change for the Bulldogs. Runner on first and second for the Rabs. The last pitcher for Jefferson threw 59 through 3, 4 earned runs.
Well, technically, 2 1/3.
Yeah, 2 1/3 innings.
Sorry.
Thanks, Willie. No, that was good. You're good. So 2 on for the Rabs, 1 in scoring position, and Mitchell looking to stretch this lead a little more. 2 come across already in the inning. Hard hit balls from Case and Watley and Mitchell.
And Evan does have the second best batting average on the team, batting .333.
And a bloop to the second baseman playing in short right. And second out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out for the new pitcher as he inherits 2 runners.
But now you have your leadoff batter for Atlanta, Will Woodruff up to bat.
And he's a switch hitter, so against this right-handed pitching, he's hitting left all day, but he's able to absolute blast the ball from any side of the plate.
Had a leadoff double in the first inning. Trying to replicate that success here.
Checks up. 1-1 count now. And a ball just off the outside of the plate. Woodruff applying that pressure to the pitchers. He's known for crowding that plate in the box. And that'll be all she wrote for the 3rd inning. We'll be back after a few words from our sponsors for some more baseball.
Undetected vision issues can lead to difficulties in school, hinder social interactions, and even affect their self-esteem. The good news is that there's a simple solution: regular eye checkups for your child. If a vision issue is identified, corrective measures like glasses or contact lenses can make a world of difference.
The Eye Guys are a proud supporter of Rabbit TV and Atlanta High School. Go Rabs!
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
Welcome back to the A. And you got to stay hydrated.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good investment in your body. But the better investment is using Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. You see what I did there, Willie?
Mm-hmm.
I did too with the Eye Guys. Your vision is our expertise. Find them at the eyeguysoftxk.com.
Wow, you just doubled up.
We have a little bit of drizzle here, so we are facing some adversity. So, covering some stuff up right now. Dryden with the pitch. That one is low, so 1-1 count. Dryden with the delivery. And that's in there for a strike, ties up the count. Hey, go ahead. We're not doing I was telling them the score we're not
Yeah, just tell them that.
weather's an issue, so it's just. So due to the weather coming into play, there's just going to be our commentary and one camera active at this time. So the scoreboard will not be in use for a short period of time until weather passes over. But I will update you with any score changes regularly. Pitch up there by the head. Now a 2-1 count. 1 out for Dryden. His delivery inside. 3-1 count. Hitters count here all the way. And his 50th pitch of the night. Fouled off. Full count.
And he doesn't like that ball.
Maybe it got a little
Slippery.
slippery because of
The light drizzle.
And that turf. Drive to second base. Hot shot. Snagged. 2 outs now.
Speaking of the turf, what a wonderful field that we have this year. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, and what you love about it is you don't have to cancel games or delay games because of previous rain. Tuesday, for example, a game was scheduled to be played in Queen City, but got moved to here instead of being postponed because of the turf and the availability of the field. It was a beautiful night after the rain passed through, but, you know, dirt is dirt, and dirt holds water.
Well, at that point, it's just mud.
Grounder to second. And they take care of the side. 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll stay right here, no commercials.
So, Dilly, you've heard my World Series prediction. What is your World Series prediction?
know,
and your most unbiased opinion?
I am a Texas Rangers fan, right? And they had a pretty dominant postseason last year,
Emphasis on the last year part of it.
which is all that really matters.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said. I only speak 2 World Series or more.
I speak legitimate World Series, so I don't know how you're hearing me.
Womp, womp. Sounds like a Texas Ranger fan.
Anyway, you asked me the question. The Rangers had a pretty dominant postseason, and they're getting Wyatt Langford this year. And that's going to fill those substitution needs that we struggled with last year. So I think regular season the Rangers do end up winning. In a close battle, they end up winning the AL West. In a close battle with Houston. Both teams make the playoffs, in my opinion. But I think the D-backs win the NL again. Just that was a young squad that was scrappy, and they still found a way to win the NL. And I see them doing that again. But
And hey, you got to watch out for those Orioles.
yeah, the Orioles, that was a pretty
Sneaky good.
they were a sneaky good team. They kept some games close with the Rangers in their series in the playoffs. And so, you know, I'm going to give me two young teams that weren't very good a few years ago and now are playing their best baseball. Give me the Orioles and the D-backs, with the Orioles coming up clutch in the World Series and getting a win for their squad. Just a few fan bases have been starved.
That is very true. It has not been fun being a Baltimore sports fan in recent history.
Well, you know, it wasn't fun to be a Dallas sports fan there for a while. I mean, most of the time it still isn't.
Cry me a river.
Most of the time it still isn't.
Cry me
But
a river.
aren't you a Mavericks fan, Willie?
Mm-hmm.
So
But
won't
when you
be
say
crying?
when you say Dallas sports fan, I think Cowboys and Rangers, my two most hated franchises in their respective sports. Actually, that's a lie. I hate the Yankees more than I hate the Rangers.
I guarantee that the Rangers are not the most hated franchise.
Well,
Nowhere near. Nobody thinks.
I said me personally, but I changed my mind. They're second because the Yankees are first because I hate the Yankees.
Gaston worked a walk, but that'll play into a double play opportunity. Doesn't work out. He's safe over at first. Harrison turns on the Jets and beats out the double play opportunity. High pitch to Partain, 1-0 count. Runner on first, that's going to be Harrison.
Partain, his last two at-bats, worked 2 walks.
Harrison's back and safe. Close on the throw over.
Yeah, Harrison got him a big lead. Probably thinking about stealing.
And another pickoff for Harrison. And those long legs, being tall, helps out there when you're getting that big of a lead because you're 2 steps away from the bag.
Yeah. But he does only have 1 stolen base on the year.
Pitch inside. Partain not happy with the pitches he's been getting. 2-0 count. And he's had more inside pitches than the rest of the entire Atlanta Rabbits squad today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he got plunked in his first at-bat on like a 3-1 count, I believe.
And he's had about 6 pitches around the head or neck area. He turns on one and hits it foul. That would have been a good line drive to left field had he timed that up correctly. And he gets the same contact, that time to center.
Can of corn for the center fielder.
2 out now, 1 runner on first. Owens comes to the plate, looking to harness that power.
Popped out first 2 at-bats. Trying to get his first knock of the game here.
Harrison takes off, throw down, and off of the glove. Harrison goes for 3. And looked like he was going to round at first, and then got the stop sign from Hooten, so tried to break it down as quickly as he could.
And another error on the throw down. Looked like Harrison was hosed, but just the shortstop could not come up with it.
Multiple times today, that's good throws from the catcher on a steal chance and just a bobble.
Yeah, middle infield just can't handle it.
Two-0 count for Owens. Runner on third. That one drops in for a strike. Maybe getting the take sign, as these Bulldogs like to throw some outside balls. High ball there, and Owens looked like he wanted it for a second.
Yeah, he thought about it.
But now he's in a hitter's count all the way. 3-1. 2 outs, 1 runner on third, nothing to lose. Ball outside, he works a walk.
And we have the man of the hour coming up to plate. Kason Watley with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs on the day.
Runners on the corners also. So another RBI opportunity if he's able to work a hit in. Pitch on the black, the outside black.
Watley didn't like that one.
Called a strike. 0-1 count. Low pitch, and Owens moves into scoring position now. So 2 runners in scoring position with the electrifying Kason Watley at the plate. And he checks up, fouls one off. 1-2 count. And he turns around on one. And an error at shortstop brings one in. Couldn't gather off the bounce.
Well,
interesting to see how that one scored.
Definitely an error. I mean, that's the book definition of an error.
So, not an earned run.
But an RBI for Kason Watley, nonetheless.
So, Watley with 4 RBIs and 2 doubles.
2 for 3 on the day. And a stolen base. What can't he do?
They'll say that was, I forget the word for it. Catcher just didn't even try. So, doesn't get counted as a stolen base in the books, but.
I thought it's still rewarded as a stolen base, is it not?
And another error at second base leads to another RBI for the Rabs.
I'm pretty sure it's still scored as a stolen base.
We'll have to look it up. Somebody at home will know. So now Chris Hale to the plate. Runners on the corners once again. And a pickoff attempt. No good for the Bulldogs. And a fly to the shortstop will end the inning. 2 come across for the Rabs. 6-0 lead. We'll be back.
I gotta pee.
After a word from our sponsor.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities to help students pursue their dream futures. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a continued supporter of Rabbit TV.
Welcome back to the A. 6-0 is the score, although the scoreboard operator has not updated it. So no earned runs last inning. Both runs came off of errors, and that's just not something you can have if you're the Bulldogs right now. Dryden, first pitch is outside and high. Second pitch, also outside. And that one called strike. So a 2-1 count. That one low, 3-1 count.
Some action on the bullpen for the Rabs. Looks like Easton Watley is warming up.
And he works a walk. So now some action on the paths for the Bulldogs, something they haven't had a lot of. Pickoff attempt, no good. Trying to keep him close. That pitch outside. 1-0 count for Dryden. Pickoff attempt once again. A good strike there from Eli Dryden. And he really wants to keep him close on first base. 2 pitches in this at bat. Good pitch there from Eli Dryden, now ahead in the count. Low pitch.
2-2 count. No outs. Runner on first.
Beautiful day in Atlanta, Texas.
A little gloomy, but other than that, feels great.
And an outside pitch, now full count. Good at bat. And a swing and a miss. So another K for Eli Dryden. And possibly his last inning of work, as there is some action in the bullpen, as Willie mentioned earlier. Another pickoff attempt, wanting to keep him close. Good strike there for Eli Dryden. The ball, go ahead, Willie.
I was going to say curveball misses a little high.
I was going to say that almost worked as a pitch out hybrid there. I mean, a good pitch that you could get a swing on, but also trying to keep that runner on first close. Ball outside, and he works the walk. So two walks and 1 strikeout for Dryden in the inning so far, as he's approaching 70 pitches. Got a little trivia for you, Willie.
Uh-oh.
there's been 3 main players in MLB and NFL history that have played in both sports during the same season.
Same season?
2 of those players are Deion Sanders and
Bo
Bo
Jackson.
Jackson.
Who's
Who
the
is
third?
the third?
Oh, man. Oh, I know the guy's name, too. Oh, man. I know it's not Kyler Murray. I know he got drafted by the A's with the 8th or 9th pick. I can't remember, but, oh, man.
Now,
He wasn't some.
I want to restate this question, or just say it again. Played for 2 sports teams in the same season.
Wait, say that again?
So he played in the NFL and in the MLB.
Okay.
Played
All right.
during the same year.
Okay. Oh, so. Oh, no, I don't know.
It's Brian Jordan.
Brian Jordan.
Selected in the 1988 MLB draft and then in the 1989 NFL draft, played both sports.
I did not know that.
That's back in the day. I didn't know it either, but I Googled it.
Making me look bad.
He even robbed Ken Griffey Jr. of a home run.
Huh. Well, you're going to need to find another one because I got to redeem myself.
I'll get you in the 5th inning.
All right.
Swing and a miss there.
And you got to wonder how long Hooten is going to keep Dryden in. He's coming up on 75 pitches.
And there's a drive into the gap. That'll bring 1 home, possibly 2, probably 2. Chance for a triple. He's going for 3. He's going for 3. And he's in there with 3. A 2 RBI triple. A 4-run lead. The scoreboard operator still hasn't updated that. 2 runs came across in the bottom of the 4th, but a 4-run lead, 6-2.
And that gives number 3 for Jefferson. Let me look his name up real quick. Carter. Carter has a double and a triple on the night with 2 RBIs.
Two outs for the Rabs. And 2 strikes for the Rabs. And there's a drive into right field. So another RBI, and the lead is cut in half in 1 inning. Rabs have scored 6 through 4. And in the 5th, Jefferson comes alive. And you wonder if Hooten starts thinking about changing that arm out, getting up there near 80 pitches.
I think he's trying to get him out of this inning. Milk him for 1 more inning.
It is a doubleheader tonight, so you do want to save as many arms as you can if the next game gets a little tighter. 2-hour time limit, too, so about 30 minutes left in this game maximum. And there's the dribbler that they've been waiting for, and they get it to go. So 3 come across in the top of the 5th for the Bulldogs. Cuts the lead to 3. 6-3 Rabs on top.
Most likely Dryden's last pitch of the game. Finishes with 80 pitches, 3 earned runs, and 5 innings. Overall, good performance.
An amazing performance. I mean, 4 scoreless innings up until that last inning there where It just some struggle coming out. Maybe that's just the Jefferson batters warming up to Dryden after seeing him all day.
Yeah, well, it was their third time through the lineup, so they'd finally gotten adjusted.
All right, well, we have a who hit more homers.
Oh,
Career.
Dude.
Career. Greg Luzinski or Boog Powell?
I've never heard of either of them.
Let's go with Boog. It's Boog, because I'm right. Jay Buhner or Danny Tartable? You don't know them either?
I think I've heard of Tartable, but no, I couldn't tell you.
You want to go with Tartable?
Sure.
We'll go with Buhner, because it's right. Dwight Evans or Jim Rice?
Jim Rice.
You know, I don't get to pick these questions here, Will. So I'm just going to skip through. Okay. Nomar Garcia-Parra or Derek Jeter? There's a liner.
Oh, well, I mean,
quick out from
you would assume Derek Jeter, but maybe it's like a trying to trick you up. But I'm going to go with Jeter, I guess.
Jeter is correct.
Hey.
Andrew Jones or Chipper Jones?
Oh, Chipper Jones. He was raking.
All right. We're going to hold that trivia.
Appreciate it.
You know what? We'll just get you another one in the top of the 6th.
You mean we're in the top of this? No, we're not. My bad. We're in the bottom of the 5th.
So quick out there for the Rabs. And Woodruff back up to the plate. That was Mitchell that had that line out. And fouled off for Woodruff.
The scoreboard is gone blank.
Yeah, we've had some issues with the scoreboard today.
Bummer.
Score is still 6-3. 2 in the first, none in the second for the Rabs.
And the switch hitting shortstop, Will Woodruff, draws a walk.
2 in the bottom of the third. And then 2 in the bottom of the 4th for the Rabs. That's their 6th. And then the 3 for the Jefferson Bulldogs came in the top of the 5th. And we're currently in the bottom of the 5th. We're getting that scoreboard back up and going. Slowly, but surely. Pitch outside. Called a strike. Different angle for me, so not saying it didn't happen. And that one tapped foul. And barehanded by Hooten.
That's why he went pro.
Guess so. Gaston to the plate. Pretty good night for him so far. And Woodruff, they try to throw him down after the pitch.
Looks like a pitch out.
Big lead over there.
Well, he's got 7 stolen bases on the year.
Foul tip.
1-2 count for Gaston.
Here's the pitch. And he's going to be safe. He got that foot in there before the tag was applied, so another stolen base for Will Woodruff.
Bring him up to 8.
And, you know, this catcher's been stolen off of a few times today, but not his fault. His throws have been amazing. And a ball. Tough call.
12-6 curve, just missed.
Full count. And they get him looking.
And Gaston, the catcher, is not too happy with that call. He's been wondering where that's been all night.
Yeah, I think those last 2 calls should have been switched, in my opinion. I think that first one, or that pitch before the last one we just saw was definitely a strike. And maybe the umpire just
Makeup call?
yeah, makeup call right there. He wanted that one. Harrison at the plate. And there's a good drive there by Harrison. That'll bring Will Woodruff in. An RBI single, Peyton Harrison. 7-3 lead now. Stayed true to himself right there. Kept the bat in the slot for a while and just hit a nice line drive through the first and second gap into right field.
Yeah, great hitting by Harrison. Partain, who's got 3 walks on the night.
Everything high and inside to him. He's not happy about it. Strike called there. 1-1 count. Partain calls for some time. Didn't like what he was seeing in the plate and wants to get his mind recollected. Partain pokes one into foul territory and into the bullpen. 1-2 count for Brady Partain. Wanting to get his bat a little active. 20 minutes remain in the game. And another high inside. Harrison on the run and another missed play there by the shortstop, but that time more blame on the throw.
Yeah. Still wasn't a horrible throw. Shortstop just missed it on the bounce.
Another one for Harrison, but a call at third strike, and he is out of there. So the inning gets over with 2 backwards Ks in a row.
Yeah, that curveball froze Partain up. Just a good pitch by the Jefferson pitcher.
We want to thank our sponsor, Dillon Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com. The Eye Guys. Your vision is our expertise. Find them at the Eye Guys of TXK.com. And Terry's Treasures. All your boutique needs in the ATL area. Find them at terrystreasures.com.
And somewhat surprising to see, Dryden is still on the mound.
81 pitches in. Maybe they're just looking to slow play this. 18 minutes left. Get him one more inning, and then you might have yourself a ball game due to time limit. 2-hour time limit on this tournament, or a full 7 innings. Something interesting I've noticed about this complex is I don't know any backstory behind it at all or anything, so I don't know if I'm stepping on any toes. I'm not sure, but there's no name for the complex. And so not sure if that was in the design or just hasn't been chosen yet or quite what the talks are on that.
What, you gonna throw your hat in the ring?
I mean, I have a suggestion, but I don't want to. I mean, I'll keep it to myself. I don't want to ruffle any feathers or anything. I don't want to. I'm going to keep myself out of that conversation.
Understandable.
And that one's poked high and into the home bullpen. Swing and a miss, and Dryden gets one set down to start the inning. Another day, another K for Eli Dryden. Delivery and a hard grounder to third base. Routine play. 2 outs. That one's poked foul towards the parking lot.
Stayed in the park.
I'm just waiting for that time where it's not going to stay in the parking lot.
Pardon?
Where the foul ball is not going to stay in the parking lot and then, or in the park, and then it's in the.
Oh yeah, and somebody's windshield
and then,
gets cracked.
And then we hear about it the next day at school. Did you know that foul ball, it was in my passenger seat?
That is the worst.
Ball low and outside, so 1-2 count. Battled back, even up on the count. 2's across the top of the scoreboard out there. 2, 2, and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And there's one into the gap in right field. Nobody's going to get there. Harrison barehands it, throw in, will hold the runner at second.
Looked a little excited.
Good drive to the gap, and that's exactly what you want to do. That's what you work on. Opposite field gap gives you time to round and get to second. And put yourself in scoring position for the boys. Grounder to first. Sliding play by Hale and beat out by Dryden.
Great defensive play by Chris Hale.
So the runner in scoring position can't get batted around, and another scoreless inning for Eli Dryden. Lead still at 4 with 91 pitches.
And you know, for the Raps here, you might want to slow play this at-bats you have, because there is a time limit, and if the time runs out while they're batting, the game will be over, since they are the home team.
Time limit, there is about 10 minutes remaining on the clock, so I don't know how long they're gonna stay in rotation. Leading off the inning will be Easton Owens. Made some good contact, but 2 flyouts and a walk worked for Owens today.
And on deck is Kason Watley, who is 2 for 3 on the night with 2 doubles and 4 RBIs. So would you give the player of the game to, assuming the Rabs come out of this one with a win, would you give it to Kason Watley or would you give it to Eli Dryden?
You know, I'm giving it to Kason Watley. 4 of the 7 runs that have come across the board have come off of his bat, including, or not including, the runs that he has brought to the table too. He has a run on his slate too. So 4 RBIs, a run, and 2 doubles. That's pretty good in my books. So I give Kason Watley MVP if they're able to close out this inning. Great game from him in the DH position too.
Yeah.
Doing exactly what he's supposed to.
Yep, that's exactly what you want from your DH. And I would assume that this performance will give Kason Watley the start in the next game.
Pitch just behind Owens. A little smooth operator to get out of the way. And it looks like Jefferson may be just trying to conserve their arms here.
Yeah, they might be waving the white flag.
Three straight balls now. So Jefferson will play in Winsboro tomorrow.
And all smiles from Easton Owens as he draws a walk.
4 pitches, 4 balls, and a walk. And Kason Watley maybe hoping one will leak out right over the plate and add to his slate tonight.
3 double stat line looks pretty good.
And there it is, an absolute drive, but maybe a little too high for Watley, as that's a fly out into left field. He wanted all of it, and he saw it high, and that might be what hurt him in the end. There's how high that pitch actually was.
Still a good performance from Casey Watley, however, in this game. Going 2 for 4, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. Eli Mitchell up to the plate. Speedy Easton Owens takes off.
He gets a steal on a wild pitch.
Looks like he would have been there regardless, but mark it down as a wild pitch. Well, pass ball. I don't know if that was a wild pitch.
Mitchell taking his time. Still time to add to the stat line for the Rabs. Another high one, and that's a wild pitch now again. And that'll move Owens up to third. Interesting approach from Jefferson. Maybe they recognize that even if they were able to work out of this inning with no runs allowed, they wouldn't have enough time to get the 4 they needed by the time limit.
Well, they finish out the inning.
Well, yeah, but you've scored 3 all game, and that came in 1 inning. Maybe they're taking
not liking their chances.
A semi-realistic approach, just mentality-wise,
yeah.
and seeing how it goes. Another high pitch, and he works a walk on 4. And the steal. No throw down by the catcher. Wanting to hold that runner on third.
And this Jefferson pitcher keeps missing high.
Another high ball. 2-0 count. That one outside, 3-0 count. Chance to load the bases here, and who knows what could happen. Look for a pass ball, a wild pitch. Easton Owens has a little bit of speed. Another walk, and Chris Hale gets on base, and now the bases are loaded.
For the sophomore, Evan Mitchell. And the Jefferson coach looks like he wants to have a talking to with his pitcher.
Chatting it up.
And I think he's just stalling for time, trying to get this game over with.
4 minutes remain.
But you never know. One ball hit, and we could be out of this inning with a double play. Looks like that's not what the Jefferson coach wants to happen, but hey.
And a ball. 1-0 count. Another high ball. And if you get walked on and it brings in a run, it does count as an RBI for you. So adding to the stat sheet no matter what.
Looking like he's got a good chance for that to happen.
3-0 count. 3 minutes remain of play. And there it is. Adding to the stat sheet.
And you know, Jefferson coach is taking out his pitcher here. Kind of looks like he's just waving the white flag for another pitcher to warm up. Kind of like, you know, throw a few pitches, maybe tie your shoes a couple times.
I think last time they had that conversation on the mound, the Jefferson coach talked. I saw a small conversation between the field umpire and that Jefferson coach, and it looked like he said something about the time. So maybe you're bringing in a pitcher that can dominate the zone a little more, get you out of the inning, and then that will be ball game, most likely. 2 minutes remaining, so.
Landon. Hurry, run. Run, boy.
Eight 3 game.
2 minutes remaining.
And they do have to finish out the inning before this game can be called for time, I believe. No?
Not if you're the home team.
Okay.
Who's winning no matter what.
Okay.
But it would. But if Jefferson, like let's say Woodruff here, grounds out into a double play and that's the inning and the game still has time remaining, they would finish that inning.
Because it's still a winnable game.
Yes. Looks like number 8, this pitcher is a little bit more experienced than our last one.
A little bit more command. Don't know if that last pitcher was somebody they're just trying to get some work in with or work on some stuff, or if that was a position player they just threw out on the mound. Woodruff grounds. It's going to be 1 out. Will bring home a runner. So a 9-3 game now. RBI ground out. Runner on second and third. It's 5:30.
I believe there is 2 minutes remaining because I saw the umpires kind of give the 4 minutes when they were chatting it up. So I think 2 minutes left.
Pitch low.
Maybe if you're guessing here, might want to
Add to the stat sheet.
or burn some time. Try not to let
Get
this
to
game.
another inning.
Yeah. Because that's the last thing you want with the Rabs here is hit a little pop-up or something to have the inning over quickly. But it looks like there is 1 minute remaining.
And that one scores free.
Chris Hale, not the biggest speed threat.
Also got the stop sign from Gaston at home. Don't want to risk going for it, getting thrown out at home, and then
Oh, yeah.
you're stuck in another.
That would be a horrible decision.
2-2 count.
And that should be 32.
Just turned 32, maybe a few seconds remaining on the clock. I'm not quite sure. And that will be the end of the inning.
And see if it's ball game or not.
No sign. It is 5:32. 2-hour time limit is what it should be.
I saw the ref give.
He's checking his watch.
I saw the ref give the one. Maybe 1 minute remaining, and now they will have to finish at least this half of the inning.
Unless there's not enough time to get on the field, maybe. I don't
Oh
know.
no! I think since the inning's over,
Yeah.
you have to.
It's officially the next frame.
Oh well, that's unfortunate for the Rabs.
Hey, they just called time. That's ball game.
They just.
I believe so. I just saw. No. Okay. They're throwing.
Oh, they called time, so time's expired, but you have to finish the inning. Oh wow,
Wow.
that's tough.
30 seconds more, and we would be going home right now. Scoreboard operator still doesn't have it correct. fully.
8-3, right?
It should be 9-3. 2 runs came across. One got walked home. One got grounded in. Sacrificed in by Will Woodruff, and then one was walked in when runner before him got on base.
And Eli Dryden has finished his day with 6 innings pitched and 3 earned runs on 91 pitches. Good game for him. This new pitcher is Easton Watley, who's throwing a little sidearm, looks like. Not a full submarine, as some would say, but it is not your run-of-the-mill pitcher.
And that has been something they worked on. Tuesday, I had a conversation with him in the dugout while I was, getting some films for Dilly Film. Subscribe on YouTube and follow on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But I had a conversation with him in the dugout, and that's something that Coach Hooten has been working on him with, because you get that run, you get that different spin off of that ball, but you also lose a little bit of command. So something he's been working on, and he's getting a chance to use it in a real game now.
I mean, it looks nasty coming out of his hand. It's not something you see a lot of either at the high school level. And Jefferson is on their last life here, down 9-3.
Ball called a strike, and good pitch there.
And that's what you want. You don't want anything easy. You don't want to give them any bases on balls.
And a good swing, but stopped over there by Will Woodruff. Throw across the diamond, and what a hose. Able to get back up, plant his feet, and get the ball across. Not the most accurate of throws. Good stretch, though, by Chris Hale, and completes the out. Inside.
The number 9 batter up for Jefferson. Number 15.
Unfortunate thing for Easton Watley is you have that top of that lineup for Jefferson coming up, and they have been raking all day. That's where those 3 runs came from in the top of the 5th. So you like to get an out here, so no damage done if that number 1 hitter gets something on you.
And he is 2 for 3 today with a double and a triple. Both of their, no, not both, but 2 of their runs scored have been off of his bat. 3-1 hitters count for Gibbons.
the delivery. Swing and a foul ball, so full count now. And another foul ball.
And this is a big at bat for this Jefferson team if they want any chance of coming back in this ball game. Be tough to do with 2 outs.
And outside. Works himself a walk.
Good at bat for Gibbons.
So runner on first. High fly. Short right center field. Second baseman back on it to make the catch. 2 outs. One runner on first. Number 2 in the lineup coming up.
Jefferson down to their last out.
Not a save opportunity. Step off for Watley now. And good contact, but that is high to left field, and that will be all she wrote here in the A. Yeah, 9-3 victory. The Atlanta Rabbits take down the Jefferson Bulldogs in the first game of this tournament. And we want to thank our sponsor, Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff helps you with the design of your home projects. Find them at redriverlumber.com. Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com. The Eye Guys of TXK, your vision is our expertise. And Terry's Treasures, your Atlanta boutique needs. I'm Dilly.
I'm Willie.
We'll see you next time on Rabbit TV.